Bestseller status. It's the best thing you can get because it actually gives you a lot of credibility. Whenever your idea sells better than others who are in that space, it's amazing. It'll open more doors than you know, and let me tell you something, it's opened a lot of doors for me. How do you get it? I'm gonna tell you like I tell every one of my clients. It takes work. And if you're not ready for that work, it's okay. You need to do some preparation and then some execution, and that looks like this. It's 3 steps. 1, pick what you're gonna write about. There's 3 types of books, right? There's the ones that are going to inform you, right? That's where most people think books are, is they're gonna pick up something and learn it. Those are good books. The second one is entertaining. If you have something that's entertaining and you wanna just get it out there so people can pick it up and relax, cool. The third one is a business. Business ones have become super popular now. Because if you can take a book and say, hey, I have this service, scan my QR code, which I believe I have one in here, right? That's just to do a review. If you have something like that, then it's a card that you can give to someone, and it will not only teach them, but it'll give you credibility. And if it's a best-selling book, it'll give you a lot of credibility, and they might actually hire you, which is nuts. Here's where you need to do your research. Where do you want this book to go? If you have a target audience, then you should write to that target audience. If you already have this book written, then you need to figure out who it's for. And then you need to modify it a little bit to be in one of those 3 categories. Any other book that mashes those together is going to have a hard time selling. So you need to figure out where your target audience is and then go after them. The second thing you need to know is the title. My first book was How Elite Military Leaders Win. And I was like, man, that's a long title, and you need to have it be no more than 3 words. I know I'm using 3 a lot, so it should make it easy for you to figure out. It should be no more than 3 words because you want people to be able to remember it. If you can make it 1 word, like impactful, whatever your book title is, if you can get people to talk about it with 1 word, it's better. 3 words or less sells the best. The color of the book cover, if you notice my title here is in red because red sells more. But if the book is actually red, look at the books on the bookstore shelf. If they're in red, they usually sell better. That's just something that's been taught to me over time. But size matters, right? It's not the size, it's how you use it. No, wrong. It's the size. You need to hit 150 pages. That doesn't mean you write 150 pages and then try to make that into a book. That means you write the book and then you have it formatted into about 150 pages. But if you can go less than that, better. You want somebody to be able to pick it up and read it. You want to be able to read it so that you can audio book it later, maybe talk about it on a podcast, what have you. So how do you do that? Well, there's an intro, there's a body, and then there's an exit. Your body should have no more than 3 points. If you have more than 3 points, you have another book. So you need to pick out 3 points that you can talk about easily in an elevator, on a podcast, and tell everybody about your book. That's key. Do that. The third, and probably the most important thing to hitting bestseller status is your community. You want everyone to know when your book's going to come out. You want to be able to advertise that so people can remember to get it. So the key that I like to tell everybody is pick a date. Whatever that date is, pick the same time. So for me, I think my book came out on November the 11th, right? So I said, hey, on 11/11, at 11/11, please go out and check out my book. And it's going to be free. That's a trick that you can do. If you're selling your book, make prices go into the $20 to $30 range for the first week, and then see what happens there. But then drop it in half, and it's going to key a lot of free publicity. People are going to get emails about your book, and you won't have to pay a dime, because whenever you drastically reduce the new price of a new book, readers who are avid, they get that notification in their mailbox. So they're probably going to download your book for free, especially if it's on Amazon and you've made it available to them for free. I definitely recommend those things. So check out my checklist. I have a program for you if you're interested in that. My name is Atlas Altman. Good luck in being a bestseller. Those 3 things are going to make you gold. Go.